Hello everyone, TP Gaming here. Welcome back to Landlord Super. We are on the last day of our tenant. Today is day 4 out of 4. I've already collected his rent, so I assume he's just going to move out towards the end of the day. So all I'm doing is basically what I've been doing for the last, 3 days, which is collecting scrap. And, some more down there, I think. Just been round with the spade, digging all these out. Yeah, just collecting scrap really and earning money. No other jobs have come available. Number 9 seems to be glitched maybe, because it never ever, even though it's appeared in the job center again, there was still no hole to fill in, so who knows what's going on there. There's a lot of sink units. I was just going to put these in our skip at home. We're going to try learning from it. I think I'll have to come back and let's take this back to the skip and then we'll come back and no, we'll come back and grab the others. But yes, this is the final day of our tenant. He will hopefully move out, and then we will sell it and then buy a new property in this episode. At least that is the plan. Alright, let's go and get some more. I think the game needs a few more jobs to do when you've got a tenant. Let's change the track. Sure, let's go for that one. Yeah, I think the game needs a lot more to do when you've got a tenant. I think there are some repairs we could make, but for a 4-day tenancy, I don't see the point. Because he's gone today, and then I don't know what state he's going to leave the place in. But you know, there's no point going in because I did attempt it, and then he goes to the job center or hangs out in the pub until you've finished. But I thought, well, so I just rebooted that day because there was no point in doing that because he might just mess it up again after 4 days. So yeah, there's not a lot to do in the game if you have a tenant. So more jobs to do in the town would be good. They don't seem to be refreshing that well. And when they do refresh, they're just the same jobs you've already done. So at least a bit of variety to them would be good. Maybe you could go into all those other houses along that row. Maybe you could, I don't know, go inside those houses or something, and maybe somebody needs some flooring putting down, or somebody needs a shower fitting, or some no-fines wall doing, or some plasterboard fitting, or something like that. Just anything like that, really, would be good. Just a few more things to do, because there's not a lot to do, really. I think, did we fall in the river, or the lake there? That was weird. Yeah, there's not a lot to do otherwise. But that won't be a problem for us, because like I say, I'm going to sell the property and get a new one, and then there'll be plenty to do, because we're going to have a lot of work on, I think. Especially with our budget, because we're not going to get anything that's kind of mostly done, are we? We're only going to get something that's in a bad state of repair, so we'll have a lot of work on. What time is it? On 12, so we can take this, put this in the skip, then we'll head down into the town, do some work for Tamsin, and then end the day, and then we'll see where we're up to. I will just go and grab our spade as well, because just noticed it still by the food truck. Okay. Right, let's go and grab the spade. Don't want to lose that again. This in the yard. Should have a quick shower before we head off to work. Alright, let's go. I think we should also be getting towards the end of winter now as well. It's the 21st, so I think there's only, 9 days left, and then it might turn to spring. We'll see. Alright, what are we doing for energy? 69%. So I could work. What I've been doing is I work until he's tired, then have something to eat, and then work again. That seems to work the best, because then you maximize the hours of work. So if we do something like that, then have a meal, a nice steak and ale pie or something, nice, and then we'll go work again. We've got quite a bit of money now. I think that just went up to £140. This is unbelievable. We have got quite a bit from rent. I think altogether with the rent, we have got £65 worth of rent. So he's on day 4 of 4. I've already got today's rent, so presumably he'll move out overnight. Or he'll pay us one extra day. I don't know how it works, but we'll find out now. So I think he's moved out. Aha, there we go. Hello, what's this? Does it usually come with banknotes in it? I guess it does, I've never noticed before. £15 worth. Got £10.50 in ceramics. That was worth it. What else we got here then? Oi, Mr. Abiff. Thank you very much for the pleasant digs. I've attached any rent owed. Oh, he has got today's rent in it. And I hope to stay with you again in the future. Cheers, Mutt Bogart. Cheers, Mutt. I think that's like 15 quid. What's this? We've got extra... a new catalogue. Although haven't we had this before? A Ghost, a Goose or something. Oh, we've never had so much mail. Right, I don't want to take a tenant. What's this? I hope this letter finds you well. We are pleased to inform you that thanks to the hard work, dedications in the area, high demand for rental properties in your area, for applications, desirable class of tenant. Okay, so yeah, okay. They want us to update the house so we can take a better quality tenant, but I am going to sell it, I believe, because I don't see the point in... It's just the layout of this house is wrong, isn't it? I think I would need to... What has he done to the place? The floor is... Okay. So we need to put new floor down, because that's just the underlay that's left. So, oh dear. Okay, so most of the rooms need new floor. That seems fine. He's not damaged any of the walls or windows or anything like that. That's okay. So it's just flooring, really. He's not a bad tenant, to be honest. I didn't get any grief. Everything was paid for. That's a little scuffed there. We've replaced that. I think I might just replace the floor and do it, or just sell it straight as is. If that's possible. Okay, here we are. Let's see what's what here then. Let's see if we can sell our place. Sales opportunities, sell to council. Cost, property, base value. Okay, flat rate, no thrills. They'll buy your property off you for market value. So, our market value for the house is 14,720. We can then pay off the loan, so we'll have about 9 grand left over, and that should be enough to buy as a property. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's sell it. So you want to sell the property to the council. You'll be starting from scratch, but will have a bunch of cash in your pocket. I'm estimating, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. I want the money. I want the money. Isn't it weird that you sell property and it gets shipped off? Look at the money! Look at the money! In 1980, we could retire on that. £14,884.92. I kind of want to just go and have a look back at the house now, see what it's like before we buy another one. Cool. So this is just an empty spot now. So what we'll do is we will buy a new property, and then but first we will pay off the loan. Which one is the loan? Which one's the loan? That one? Nope. Got so many letters now. No, got no place to put a tenant. Where's our loan? No, not that one. Here's the loan. Payback £6,450. Oh, really? Really? We're going to be here all day. There we go. We are debt-free. We do not owe Michelinsons anything. We've still got £8,444 left over, so that's good. And we are debt-free, which is even better. So, brilliant. So now we're debt-free. Is that a different catalogue to IKEA? Is that available now in the phone booth? It is. Look at this. We've got an extra catalogue now. Okay, what do we got in here? Just before we go and buy anything. So, some fancier. We can have flowers on our seating. Ooh, look at that. It's like a HD TV for the time. Some better coffee tables. Okay, so just a bit more stylish looking stuff. Some better ovens. Wow. Oven and hob, £90. Washing machines. Okay. We can add a lot more stuff into here. So if we're gonna appeal to a really upper class clientele, this is the catalogue to buy from. I don't know if we're rich enough for this yet. But yeah, I think maybe a mixture from the two catalogues we could maybe afford. Alright. Let's buy ourselves a new house. So, purchase opportunities. Tool shed we already own. These are the silos, by the way. I've not actually shown you them. So, standard concrete, £60, £120, £180. I still haven't actually looked up whether or not when you get these, they're just constantly full, or if you have to keep filling them, but it just mixes it for you. I'm not 100% sure. But that's something to think about for another time. Property, here we go. So, saved house. So this is the house that we have just sold. We can buy it back for 14,000. So we can't do that now. But I suppose as end game content, once we have done absolutely everything else and really, really proficient at building houses, we could buy this back and turn it into like a mansion or something to retire. But this is what we're going to do. So we've got 8,000 left. I want to leave plenty in the budget for, you know, doing it up. That's not too bad. Unique shingled exterior upper walls, some graffiti issues, but that's not a problem. We'll just replace those. Need of TLC. Most of it looks like it's, you know, kind of there. It's that's not too bad. Decent digs, 2,389. So that wouldn't take much of our budget away. Unique lower level. Brickwork face, 2 up, 2 down, in need of serious work, but it is only 2,389, which would leave us 6 grand to improve it with, which is a decent budget for improving. Opal mint looks fairly like it's almost done, to be honest. It's in need of repair, but not too much. There's a bit of no fines wall to do. Bit of painting, bit of roofing, and then obviously interior, but it's not too bad. It's like a proper house, really. Or Sheffingham Hysenda, we can't afford that anyway, so that's probably like a house that's more or less finished then, isn't it? So I am torn between the decent digs, which looks like a challenge, but it's cheap and we can probably do a lot to it and make it everything we need it to be, or Opal mint, which kind of looks like it just needs a bit of a tidy up, really. We could probably make a quick turn on that. Council house, similar, but it looks, I'm not sure. This little scaffoldy bit at the front is kind of obscuring. I wish you could kind of have a look at them, actually visit them, as you know, like you would in real life. So council house, decent digs, opal. I think opal mint or decent digs. I mean, that's nowhere near rent outable. This is pretty close. None of them seem to have windows or anything like that. I think I'm going to go with decent digs. It's a bit of a challenge, but we're kind of, you know, in a position, I think, to do that. So we've got 8,000, take that off. We'll leave us with about 6,000 to do it up with. That's a reasonable sum of money, I think, to do it up with. So I'm going to go with it. We're going to go for it. Decent digs. Here we go. Okay, we've done it. Now to go and see the shambles of what we've just bought. So we've got £6,055 left. I think that's enough to do that up, to be honest. Here we are. Do we dare have a look? Oh, what are we going to see when we open this door? Have we made a good decision? That's not bad. That is not bad. I tell you what, for that price, that is a good buy. I mean, there's a bit of no fines wall needs repairing downstairs. No biggie. Windows need putting in. We've got no fines wall frame here, so we just need to put in the walls over the top of that. So it's basically no fines walls downstairs. Again, no problem. Freeze blocks, no problem. Fill that in, no problem. Windows, pretty easy. Staircase is already in and nice, even carpeted. Upstairs, bit more no fines, no fines. I mean, there's a lot of no fines wall, but it's not. That's not really that difficult, and it's cheap. That's fairly cheap to do. Toilet's already in. So this is... So the... Is that the whole... So the bathroom is here, then. So this is the whole bathroom. So you've got your toilet. We'll put a shower in here. Maybe bath, shower, something like that. Don't think it needs to be this big, though, but... Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. This looks like a fairly large bedroom, so we could put in something there, maybe, but then you got your bed down there, maybe, or something like that, or just here. Okay, so this is the bedroom, and you got a toilet. So this is it is a full up two up, two down type thing. I wonder if we could make a this slightly better, though. If we could just change the layout up here and make maybe 2 bedrooms for the extra rental income. But then downstairs we've got kitchen and front room. So this can be the kitchen. Decent size. Decent size front room. I think we've made a good purchase there. I really do. Yes, the other ones, a couple of grand more, probably only needed tidying up a little bit. But for a starter house, not bad. What's the roof like? There's not much roof on it, is there? So the roof is probably going to be the biggest job. And we're going to need to put our scaffolding up this time. Can't get to that on a ladder. I can fly up to it to have a look. See what needs doing up here. So that all needs... Yeah. Okay, well the framework is all here, so that's good. So that's not the worst thing then. The frame is all here. So we need to put in all of the... Yeah, we need to put all of those in. But once they're all in on the frame, then it's just a case of tiling. So that should be quite simple. And then, yeah, it's just no fines wall, really. And then it's just kitting it out. So that's not too bad. I think we can do that. And we've got all the money to do that as well. There's nothing here that's, like, outrageous. So, I think... Let's fly down, because I can't actually get down. I think we made a good purchase. Well, let's hope we made a good purchase anyway. So that's what we're going to be doing from now on then. So from the next episode onwards, we are going to be possibly designing, because I think there are some changes I might be tempted to make, but definitely making that house as spectacular as we can, and then we'll sell it on as soon as we've done it. We might go for a tenant again, try and get a posh tenant or something in there for a little bit, but generally I'm just going to sell it and then we'll move on to another house after that. But that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. As for this one, I think we're going to go to town and we're going to have a little celebration. Maybe do a bit of work. What, 55%? Let's have a shower. Let's go and have a little celebration in the pub. About efforts so far. Okay. Tamsin, I'm celebrating. You can serve me a shot of Irish... Wow, a whole bottle of whiskey for £6.90. I'll have a shot of whiskey, please. Whoa, this guy does not hold his whiskey. He's had a shot. What is going on? He's had one shot of whiskey. I was going to get him absolutely smashed as a celebration for selling our first house. He's had one shot of whiskey. What is wrong with him? Jimmy, is that you? I can't see you with this heat haze. What do you want? A wise man once said, "Don't build your house on sandy land." And with that thought in mind, it's time to get fixing your foundations. Yeah. I know that. I know what to do. We've done it. We've just built a house. Do you not remember? Literally just spent the last few weeks building a house. So we can come to him if we get stuck again. What does this say? This is really bad, isn't it? With the swaying. Property. Right, so we need to do all of those things and then we can rent it out, which is good. Some of the brickwork has collapsed. I'll have to check that then. I didn't notice that. Yeah, we can do all that. That's cool. I suppose you could... Can you sell it before finishing it as well? So if we do get stuck on it, maybe not too bad. Anyway, let's... Do you think he'll withstand a pint of beer? I can barely even click. There we go. I'll have a pint of Landlords, please. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going to have a night out. He's not even going to make it to 4 o'clock, is he? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think he's going. Here's the glass Tamsin. I'm trying to give it to you. There you go. What are we now? That barely did anything. That shot of whiskey really wrecked him. Can we do out here? You know what's weird? That noise is that's the toilet bowl noise. How is he making this noise? Wish we could play pool. I suppose we could gamble a bit. Can we? Collect winnings. What do you get? Here we go. £1 to play, 20p play. Let's not go crazy. 20p play. Here we go. Start. We only played one, didn't we? Let's play £1. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we won! $80p. How do you collect your winnings? Collect winnings. He's swaying too much. I can't collect the winnings. Where do you collect your winnings from? Cancel collect. Bank the jackpot. Collect the winnings. Transfer. Transferred 50p. £1.30. What? Oh, we just transferred that back into the game. I see. That was probably a mistake then, wasn't it? We'll hold. And hold. Go. Oh, we won again! We're brilliant at this! So what's the jackpot here? 20 quid. Oh, what? 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 Did we lose? God, I really wish he would sober up a little bit now. I thought getting him drunk would be fun. We just keep winning this. This is rigged. Oh, now I click transferred again. So now it's back in here. This is going to be an endless game. I really need to sober him up. Hang on a sec. Can I have something to eat? That'll do. Instantly sober. Or maybe not quite sober, but sober enough. Right. So what do we do here? Cancel collect. Collect winnings. I want my winnings. Give them to me. We'll hold that one and that one. Win again. No, I don't want to hold that one. I want to hold these ones. Oh, no. I want to hold my 2 7s, although we nearly got it with the bar. How do you get your winnings out of the machine, then? Is that it? Okay, I don't know. I think we got scammed by the machine. Still pretty dead in here, isn't it? Does it ever get busier than this in here? Okay, there's our new house. So, like I say, in the next episode, we'll make a start on that. Probably on the no fines wall and maybe the roof if we get time. And yeah, we'll try and get it profitable pretty soon. We'll try and get a tenant in maybe, but most likely just go straight to sell it. And then we'll move on to one of the other ones and until we've done them all, and then we'll retire. So that is going to do this episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.